Lunch period has arrived, and I do my book exchange as normal. Once I close my locker, I hear another grunt from the opposite side. God damn it, Sayori, did you forget what to do again? Probably Sayori. I peer around the corner, and sure enough, there she was. Yep, she probably can't get her locker open again. She looks like she is struggling with her lock again. Before confronting her, I watch her carefully. She is definitely trying the way to disarm the lock that I showed her yesterday. So that is good, I guess. I watch her carefully to see if she is successful. Click. She got it. The lock releases and she opens her locker with a happy smile. I turn around and return to my locker, but before I could really do anything, I hear... Wow. Thank you, Mikey. She saw me? Damn, she has a good peripheral vision. No problem. I call out from my locker. I close the silver-colored door and turn around to notice that Sayori is right behind me. What? Jesus Christ, woman! Jeez, that's like something I would say. Like, someone's behind me, like, Jesus Christ, woman! Either if it's a woman or a man, I'll say man. If it's a guy behind me, I'll be like, Jesus Christ, man! Hi! Didn't your parents ever tell you to not sneak up on people like that? You didn't notice me walk right past you? Evidently not. Oh, I'm sorry. Not like you intentionally attempted to scare me. If you did, then I would have to fight you. Can't do that. There's laws for that. What? I'm just joking with you. Oh, you better. That isn't funny. Why'd I sound like that? That isn't funny. There we go. Where I come from, the type of humor is just the tip of the iceberg. Anyway, what do you want? Well, I was gonna ask if you thought about the literature club thingy I asked you yesterday. This again? Pretty sure yesterday I told you no. Well, it was worth a shot. I was about to say I guess for Sayori, but I guess. Anyway, I guess I will talk to you later. Oh, she's so sad. She just wants him to come. Leaving so soon? Huh? Don't give me those puppy dog eyes and run away at a simple rejection. In life, you're gonna face a lot of it. Don't just run away from them. Plus, I saw you eating lunch alone yesterday. You did? Yeah, need someone to eat with you today? Or eat with today? No, you're probably just gonna be a meanie again. I'm not being mean, I'm just telling you the truth. The truth is not always easy to hear. It's right, though. Still... Okay, I will join the literature club, Sayori. Really? She's blushing now. No. What an asshole. You're so mean. If you try to pussyfoot around the truth, it hurts more. Pussyfoot? I've never heard anybody say pussyfoot before. About to look that up in Urban Dictionary after recording. Better than I denied your invitation now than to lie to you again. Or later. Wow. I don't like this. Listen, how about we go eat now? If you don't ask me to join the literature club again, I won't be a meanie. I make quotes with my fingers. Oh, because of the quote-unquote meanie. Other than that, we should be fine. Okay. Sayori and I make our way to the lunchroom. It is a gym-sized multi-purpose room that has been riddled with several rows of wooden tables. Definitely enough to fit the number of students eating lunch in here. We get our food and sit down at a nearby table. Sayori and I begin talking about each other. And by each other, I mean her. So tell me about yourself, Mikey. There isn't much to tell. Well, there has to be something. Why'd you come here? To go to school. I went to another school far away and decided I needed a different and new start. Oh, why is that? Just felt like it. Just felt like it is a saying we used at my old school for don't ask about it. We don't need to know. Or you don't need to know. My bad. What about you? Why are you here? Well, started to go to school here when I came with my family. That was 12 years ago? And you're how old? I'm 18. Oh, so you pretty much spent all of your life here. Yep. Interesting. So what do you do for fun, Sayori? Oh, lots of things. I like to draw, I like to read, I like to run around and play. And I like to play with animals. So overall, you're pretty random. Yeah. Well then. What about you? What do you like to do? Read. Read? Is that it? Well, I exercise a lot, but I don't really consider that a hobby of mine. I need to maintain a level of fitness at all times. Huh? Why? Just feel like it. Okay. Sure. Anyway, we're done with lunch. Let's go back to the lockers. Okay. I close my locker. The rest of the class's books in my bag. Thank you for eating lunch with me, Mikey. No problem. Oh, would you walk home with me after school today? There it goes. Me? Why? Because we also... Jesus, I just drank water. Like, shit. We also live right next to each other, so it just works out. I walk alone. Someone play the Batista's theme song? Is that copyright or no? I don't know if it's copyright. Oh, come on! Fine. Yay! And there is one thing. A catch, knew it. When I decided to walk home with her, I knew she had something hidden. Usually when someone asks you something, there is a motive behind that question. I don't seem surprised to Sayori. What is it? You have to come to my literature club. What? I told you no. When you said you would walk home with me. And I walk home after the literature club. Gotta be smart about this. I can very easily change my answer to a profound no. But I promised the other members that I would introduce you today. Don't make promises you can't keep. They were all really excited to meet you. One member even said she would bake cupcakes. How many of you are there? In the literature club? No, in general. You females are so goddamn persistent. That's not right. That's fucked up. It's the fact that he says you females. It's not even just like anybody else or like all different kinds. It's just, no, specifically the females. You're sexist. It's quite annoying, really. Please, Mikey. It would really mean a lot to me if you did. I don't really care if it means anything to you. My god, MC is the biggest asshole. Holy shit. You used a rather sleazy tactic to persuade me to join your club. You don't have to join, just at least stay and wait for me to finish. You can meet the other girls in the club too. That way you aren't bored. Jesus Christ, woman, you don't let up, do you? Wow, okay, MC is super sexist in this, isn't he? Fine, I will wait for you. Yay! Sayori does a little hop while cheering victoriously. Women really annoy me. What the fuck? They constantly nag at you even when they don't have the right to. No woman tells me how to eat my food or when to shower or to do pretty much anything other than my own mother. And she earned that authority over me. The only reason I let a few men order me around is due to seniority over me? I don't know. Once you're out of that chain, you no longer can control me. It's one of the reasons I was the top of the class at my old school. Now that I think of it, there was only one other woman who could order me, but she's gone now. I wonder who that is, though. I'll see you later today, Mikey. Sayori tells me the room number of the literature club before throtting off to their next class. I shuffle towards my next class. I arrive at the room number that Sayori gave to me after lunch. Class has been over for about 10 minutes. Sayori told me to show up at a specific time. I check my watch and wait for that time to come. Alright, here we go. I open the door to the classroom and enter it. It looks like a normal English classroom. I take a quick second to look around the room. But it wasn't long before a blue-eyed monster obstructed my vision. Mikey, I'm so glad you came. Didn't really have any other choice. Oh, there's Natsuki. Sayori? You didn't say the new member was a boy. It didn't seem important at the time. Natsuki, that doesn't seem like something important. If he is a club member, he is a club member. God damn it. A tall purple-haired girl arrives at the front of the room with the three of us, promptly coming to my defense without call. Wait a minute, I overheard these two arguing about manga yesterday. It was them! But boys ruin everything. Boy, aren't you in for a surprise though, Natsuki? MC is apparently a big sexist in this. He's gonna look to get punched in the face, too, by Natsuki if he does say anything like that. Plus, he looks like a kind of a dick, too. She's right, though. It's the fact that she just says it. Plus, he looks like a kind of a dick, too. That's funny. I walk into the club room for less than 30 seconds, only said 5 words, and I'm the dick. I get the urge to open my mouth, but I restrain it. If I'm gonna be here for however long this club does its business for, I better keep tension low. Because believe me, I know how difficult things can get when you're forced to be around a group of people who don't like you. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, because you are kind of a dick. There's Monica. Will she break the fourth wall in this mod? We'll find out. Natsuki, assuming such a thing about someone right off the bat is pretty hurtful. Yeah, my feelings are really hurt. Ow. It hurts. The pink-haired girl named Natsuki presumably looks away, while angrily gritting her teeth. The most recent girl, the one with the brown hair, is the last to come to my defense. She has a proud and confident demeanor and stance upon her. She catches my eye for a second. Ugh, whatever, I'm sorry. Apology accepted. Granted, there was nothing really to apologize for, but I still accept it out of respect. Except you don't respect women, apparently, you asshole. Hi, I'm Monica. Mikey. I'm the president of the Literature Club. If there's anything I can do to make you comfortable here with us, just ask. I will make sure to take you up on that. Monica looks oddly familiar. The girl at the main menu screen, probably? That other girl? Because she looks very close to her. I shrug the feeling and dismiss it. So, Monica. Yeah? What type of things do you do here at the Literature Club? Yeah, the finger point! I haven't been able to do this in the last mod. I'm very glad you asked, Mikey. We focus on the study and the application of many forms of literature. Interesting. Sayori's smile perks up. What interests you in the Literature Club? Nothing. I'm only here for Sayori. Oh. She looks to Sayori, who is squirming in her shoes. I'm escorting her home today, and she insisted I wait for her here. So I'm just a guest. But I do hope you will join. Oh. Well, I do certainly hope you join if you are interested. Another member will get us registered as an official club. So if you have under 5 members, your club isn't really a club. Yeah. So I was correct to sense a hint of bureaucracy? Bureaucracy? What? Okay, fuck these English words. How very observant, Mikey. I heard you were new, which is why I'm surprised you caught up on that so quickly. Well, whenever I go to a new place, I always like to survey everything so I understand the social norm. You're a loser. Oh. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay with us today, Mikey. We're just about to start. Alright. Monica's voice was as confident as her wow. What was I about to say? Structure? I don't know why. Her stature was. It was oddly entertaining to observe. She definitely caught me off guard for a second there. I didn't expect anyone at this school to possess even a shred of sheer confidence. But I was clearly wrong from how Monica presented herself. And the fact that she is the president of the Literature Club immediately shows me she is an academic. Or academic. Fuck me, man. But something continues to dig at my mind about her. She looks so familiar. Hey, Natsuki, when are you gonna pass out those cupcakes? I'm starving for one. Sayori asked while taking a seat. The girls have a few desks around to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! What? Are we going through this whole part again? He has. So, Mikey, what kind of things do you like to read? Me? Well, I don't really have a preference. I will read pretty much anything that I can find. No preference? What was the most recent thing you read? An educational book about birds. Oh. Why birds, if you don't mind me asking? Well, at least we're getting something different here. Just felt like it. He has a thing of saying that, doesn't he? Just felt like it. You know, I'm an asshole. I'm just gonna keep saying, just felt like it. That time it was genuine. I read pretty much anything that I can. And I happened to come across a book about bird spotting. That's pretty interesting. If you say so. What do you like to read, Yuri? Well, let's see. No! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mikey? Oh, God, here we go. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. I raise my index finger. Eh? What's that? Remember, I said I wasn't interested at this time. I'm only here for Sayori's escort home. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. It's probably the best that I just tell you flat out right now. That's right. I'm sorry, I thought. I remember. Better than for me to lie to you all. The girls continue to look defeated and heartbroken. Damn it. I forgot how difficult it was to get out of these situations with girls. I keep remembering the first time it really affected me. Damn it, Ashley. I look down at the floor and back up a second later. The girls are still fixed on me with hurt eyes. I'm gonna have to do this bullshit, aren't I? He's about to join, huh? Here it goes. But that doesn't mean it won't change. That's great. That gives us a little leeway to try and convince you. Monica rises up and smiles confidently. Her eyelids are shut, but I can practically see her excitement. Yes! Sayori raises both of her hands in joy. I guess that's okay. If I find out this was all for the cupcakes, I will be super pissed. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Monica looks to each of the girls. Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Okay, Mikey. Are you ready to walk home? Very much so. Yay! God, I was getting sick of those same dialogues. With that, the two of us depart the club room and begin to make our way home. The sun was out and blazing, with little to no clouds obstructing it. It is rather hot today, which makes my run later a little more arduous. I don't know. But not like I really care. I have done many runs, some monitored in much hotter temperatures. And that's pretty difficult, as we were given a limited amount of water for the entire run. Our walk so far was not bad. Sayori struck up a few conversations about what I do outside of school. I, of course, am not going to tell her the truth about what I do. What does he really do? What a mystery. We don't even know about our own character, apparently. I have more than one document restricting me from doing so. I just simply shrug and respond. And nothing really. Eh? You mean there's nothing you do outside of school? Well, I guess I have a part-time job. But that's really only when they need me. And lately it's been pretty slow, so I guess I don't really do any working. Well, what do you do? What did you do before you came here? At my old school? Well, I was in a large building where the students lived. At least my class. Your old class? Yeah. Whenever we weren't doing anything, some of us sat around doing nothing. And some of us just picked up more extra credit work. Which one were you? I think the answer is obvious. Sayori shoots a me questioning glare, which I don't acknowledge. Okay. Well, what type of job do you have? It's not important. Sure it is. Come on, Mikey. I'm telling you about me. Can't you do that too? It's like I'm talking to a brick sometimes. Ouch, that hurts. Judging my facial expression, Sayori sticks out her tongue at me. Meanie? My life's secrets must be earned, my sweet blue-eyed angel. Sayori's eyes go wide. That's a joke, by the way. Sayori continues her barrage of questions all the way until we reach our neighborhood. Oh, we're here. Yep. I turn my back to her and start to walk to my house. Wait, Mikey? What? Thank you for walking me home, walking home and going to the literature club with me. You use some cheeky little tricks to achieve those milestones. But it's fine, you're welcome, Sayori.